Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Honkai Star Rail. Last time we just met Asta and Himeko. We're gonna continue off from there, so let's get into it. Alright, I'm just checking out the characters here. I find her really cute. I'm just checking out this basic constellation doll. I never understood that I might use, I actually use Asta a lot.
I'll leave the
in my future
reassurance of the
playthroughs.
researchers in your hands. If
She's
you have
an
any other
insane support
questions,
unit.
you're welcome to come to Himeko and me.
Let's just ask them a few stuff.
What's the matter? You seem to have something on your mind. Basically speaking, it's a train that travels through space. But more specifically, the Astral Express was a creation of the Eon, Akavili the Trailblazer. As for what the Trailblaze, the Eons, and Akavili are all about, let's talk about it when things have calmed down a little. I don't want to overwhelm you now, do I? Light cones were created by the Garden of Recollection. These followers of the Eon of Remembrance refined memory fragments to create light cones, which preserve memories. But you've already realized it, haven't you? Since light cones can preserve memories, they can also preserve experiences and abilities. That's why light cones are extremely precious rare items under Level 2 restriction by the Interastral Peace Corporation. As far as I know, only the IPC possesses light cone technology authorized by the Garden of Recollection. I couldn't say what deal Herta made with the Garden, but knowing her, it was likely off the books. You should cherish every light cone. They are all precious memories of their original owners. Who exactly you are escapes me, but you seem familiar to me. I have a couple of hunches, but I can't prove any at this point, so they'll be my little secrets for now. Are you concerned about your past? You seem like someone who prefers to look forward rather than back. Or maybe I'm just describing myself. Come find me anytime if you have more questions.
Hello, how can I help you? This is Herta Space Station. As you might tell from its name, it belongs to the distinguished Madame Herta herself. Herta Space Station was originally built as a warehouse for rare items and relics, but Madame Herta also allowed her followers to oversee tasks and conduct research, then gradually turned into a scientific research base. The storage zone you pass through contains all our inventory and is the main research center. The master control zone where we are now is the control center of the whole space station. It is said that the space station also contains Madame Herta's private chamber, where her most precious, rare, and dangerous collections are sealed. And for someone like her, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Even for me, the lead researcher, there are many things she keeps secret. I'm lead researcher of Herta Space Station, but honestly, I'm more like Madame Herta's housekeeper of this place. Madame Herta is a genius, but managing disparate staff, tactfully representing the space station before the Intelligentsia Guild, these are all things beyond her abilities. But as it turns out, they are my forte. Scholars are a lot easier to deal with than those vociferous old geezers back home. No matter how much they drone on about astronomy is just about looking at things that doesn't bring any real value, they all fall silent in front of Madame Herta. No matter the problem, you just needed to say that it was Madame Herta's wishes and all would be fine. After all, Herta herself is a symbol of wisdom. And thanks to her, I can count the stars to sleep. Otherwise, I would have had to inherit the family fortune and, just thinking about it terrifies me. Arlen went to dress his wounds at the rest area. He knows himself well, but if he insists on pushing his limits, I'll give him a good earful. I'm very upset he didn't obey my orders and insisted on searching the storage zone even though everyone had already evacuated. I know he didn't want to leave any researchers behind. The security department is more than just a job to him. But Arlen doesn't care about getting hurt. He only cares about protecting others. It's the only way he feels fulfilled. And it's not that I don't understand where he's coming from. I just want him to look out for himself, too. Herta. She's a member of the Genius Society, one of the proud favorites of the Eon of Erudition. Ever since the birth of Noose, there have only been 84 people admitted into the Genius Society. That is why Madame Herta is extremely headstrong. She only pursues what interests her, and as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on. The space station was one such abandoned interest. Anyway, I lent out one of her manuscripts as a resource reference not long ago. It should still be in the master control zone. You can take a look if you wish. Chatting with you seems to have lightened my mood. Seems like talking can really raise one's spirits.
There was a lot of talking. I mean, it's expected from games like this. I try to talk with everyone and get all the information I can.
If only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner. Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone. But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said. Whew. There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis. My first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research. I hope all this chaos will end soon.
Alright, so we got light cones basically. Now we're gonna... Okay, I'll just here check a bit. Oh yeah, the login bonus stuff. Wait, what did I actually get? I don't remember. So she's amazing. She's an awesome character. Oh, I also got I got an icon as well for my profile. I didn't notice that. Oh well. I love Serval. This is not her best light cone. It's just there, I think. I would really like to get her soon. But yeah, she's a 5-star in disguise. I'm telling you. Build her. She's amazing. And you also get, like, if you did the, what should I say? There were some pre-registration events that happened, and if you were part of it, you could also get Serval's 4-star specific light cone as well, which I actually have that on her. It's just nice. She's a really strong character, good AoE, electro damage and all. Asta on the other hand is a really good support. Like she basically gives you extra turns during a battle and she buffs your attack, which is pretty cool. I mean the 4 stars are actually really good. It's like overpowered 4 stars, if you know what I'm referring to.
I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857. I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle. How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
I just randomly picked that option. I don't know. It sounded philosophical, so I was like, let's go with it. And there's another researcher who needs our help. Her was like the second one was more like much better than that, whatever his name was. Abraham, I guess. He was just mumbling up something weird, I don't know.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person. Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything? Don't worry, I'll go over it again. The controls are up for the spectrometer, down for the filter, left for the reference level, and right for the attenuator. The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back. Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
I like how the NPCs in this game have unique designs, like they're not all wearing the same clothes. Alright, what do we got? We got the event menu. You know, at this point when I'm recording this voiceover, I've already unlocked 4 or 5 of those. Yup. I actually always forget about this because there's no event going on, so I always forget that this is also there. Alright, so these are all the rate up characters right now. I really want Seele. I'll definitely try and go for her. Like, I am still farming for her. I don't know who this is. Okay, let's just go back to Himiko. Or was it Asta? Reporter Asta. Okay. I don't know what's ahead.
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But... Let's go.
Okay, that was a turn of events.
My zone's defense shield won't hold much longer. You all need to hurry. I'll be here. You've got to fend them off. You hurry.
We lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you, that's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take her with us.
She's that important?
She's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time, and with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear... Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Alright, we're back in the game, the gameplay, finally. And we don't have access. You actually get access later on. I don't know how, but you just get it. Okay. I like destroying these destructible objects. It's so fun to just go smash them. Alright, let's see. You gotta attack them first, always. Don't try to run away from them or anything. Just attack them. Most of the time they're easy. I actually read somewhere that Himeko is pretty, like people considered Himeko to be pretty bad.
I told
But
ya I could fight.
I actually like her character and her kit because that follow-up is really helpful.
You won't get away!
Like that additional damage to everyone really changes a lot.
I have something for you.
And I love, like, look at a suitcase, it actually changes.
Hold on.
She has a drill inside it or a gun or whatever, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. That attention to detail is amazing.
Clemency? Never.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay. I will. Let's just go, let's see what the next puzzle is. I like the space station they created. It honestly, I think they've taken inspiration from Star Wars and Star Trek a bit. I mean, those two are the prime examples you want
The
to it.
exit's over there. How do we get to it?
Yes, as I was saying, I mean, those two media franchises are the prime examples of space, how to do space in a interesting way. So, yeah, I think that takes a lot of inspiration from that. I still need to understand the elements in this game. Like, I understand pyro, the cryo part, the physical part, and the wind part, but I don't know about the other one. Like the electricity pulse, I get it, but there's another one like nihility, and then there's the yellow tree-like thing symbol. I don't know. Maybe when I get a character, I'll understand them better. I think I have one for nihility, which is Bella. I haven't used her a lot though because, well, I have another character who I enjoy using. So you saw that? Her attacks are pretty cool. Get a chest first. Those are important. I could have avoided that now that I think about it. Alright, so see, we got a puzzle right here which is pretty straightforward, but in a side quest there's a much more complicated one, so it's like basically an introduction to this which I think it does really well because like as you go ahead, the puzzles are bound to get more complicated. Okay, she does this follow up right at the beginning. That's good. And I honestly get confused when they're in their broken state because I have no idea what works against them at that point, or it is just plain damage. I feel like when they have their break bars active, you deal more damage, but that's just me, I don't know. It just feels like it. And when they're in their down state, like when their break bar is broken, I feel like they take less damage or something. I don't know, I may be wrong. Okay, we have a formidable foe here.
Crush later.
Yeah, so like these actually guard really good treasure items. So what I do here is that I'll probably just level some of my characters up. I think. Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, it would be dumb if you're not around their level. Even though the main enemy right here is level 11, I guess. But you still need strong characters. I think the trial Himiko actually helped me a lot here. Because I don't think if I had kept Asta, it would have been easy.
Move carefully.
So what I do with these formidable foes
The
is that I
truth of
just
life and death
spam
revealed in
my
an
ult
instant.
on them.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh my god, the slow-mo is killing me right now. Why isn't it enabled yet?
Let's make it quick.
I actually like the main character's animations and her moves. I also read somewhere that she gets more elements. I'm not sure, I just read it somewhere.
be broken.
If that's true, then it's gonna be pretty awesome. Kinda like our main character in Genshin Impact who can control all the different types of elements. But what I would prefer in this game is if possible.
Try hard sometimes.
Oh wait.
Check out this awesome move.
I might use Himiko's ult over here, that's pretty cool. The animation is epic. Do I use it? Yep, I definitely use it.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
That's a pretty sick animation, like I'm drinking
Time
tea
for a detailed overhaul.
while my satellite blows up stuff into a nuclear explosion type thing. I don't know, it's funny.
You're annoying.
Oh yeah, these extra actions really annoy me. Because then, I don't know, if you don't have a shielder or a healer, you're basically screwed.
You won't get away.
I still sometimes play dangerous, but then I realized that no, I should go back to keeping March on my team or
While I give you a present.
add a healer. It's gonna take some time to get used to the combat, to understand the combat really well.
Combat is
Because
a
while
series of
on the surface
precise
it seems
machinations.
pretty easy and all, but there's a lot of brains you gotta put into it. What makes this fight long is, I feel, the lack of the 2x speed ability that I think I get soon over here. Like after this fight, I think, pretty sure I get it, because that really helps the battles a lot, especially with a guy like me who can make quick decisions and all.
How can we lose? Gotta try hard
Like even
sometimes.
2x speed isn't
Check
that
out
fast
this
to me
awesome
now.
move.
Also, there's one strange thing that whenever you start a boss fight, your speed will
Time for a
automatically
detailed
go to
overhaul.
1x. And sometimes I haven't realized that until I popped my ultimate move, and then it just played the slow mode version, and I was like, what? Why?
My turn.
I want to get this boss fight over with quickly.
The truth of life and death,
What I do with
revealed in
formidable
this
was,
sanctuary.
like I said, is just
It's
spam
but a
my
vision.
I won't be able to break the big bar. Man's gonna get hit. Ouch.
One at a time.
Step aside. I have no
You have
interest
no
in
idea.
stoking
If this seems long, you have no idea what's coming next. Because oh my god.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
I'll keep the
Humanity
mystery.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception. Let's go.
Alright, come on. Alright,
You
okay.
won't get away.
Now I probably just bomb my main
I have
character's
something for
ultimate
you.
and we're good. We don't? Oh, come on. Alright, okay.
Rules are made to be broken.
There's these minor animations that I feel really works well, like when she flips her bat in her wrist. It's pretty good. It's just tiny details that make the game more...
Shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
Yeah, it's just tiny details that actually make the game feel more alive. And now we go ahead after the long battle. I mean, it actually felt
good.
long because the speed was capped to the default speed. Once you hit 2x, there's no going back. It's just so difficult to go back from 2x. On any game, I feel. Like, I remember when I played
Lemon seed?
FGO,
Never heard
like when I started FGO, I played on 1x for like a good,
I told ya I
what
could
was it?
fight.
4 months or so.
Let's make
And
it
then,
quick.
I was like, there's this event going on and I wanted to farm the nodes
You won't
quickly,
get
so
away.
I made the battle speed 2x. And I think since then I haven't been able to go back. Because after experiencing 2x,
I have something for you.
like when you go back, it just feels too slow. And then you think like, why is it so laggy? Why is it taking so much time? Also think that the 2x, when you activate 2x, the battles feel more
Step
intense
aside.
because
I have no interest in stoking
it's an
conflict.
added difficulty. Like you gotta make quick decisions. The enemies are moving quickly. So if you want to use your ult, you have to be attentive to
truth
the
of
fight.
life
You
and
have to
death,
use it immediately
revealed in
as
an
you
instant. This sanctuary
get it.
is but a vision.
It's a different experience, but it's fun. 2x really helps with farming. That's like I've said
I
before,
try
I
hard
think, but
sometimes. Check
it's
out
pretty
this
good.
awesome move.
although I still feel that I'm restricted with the farming nodes because I don't
Let's
know. I
go.
think you get 180 or so something, and it just feels too less. Probably
You
would
couldn't
get better
have
when
done it
I
without me.
unlock the stronger nodes. Because right now, it's just tough. We got more enemies here. And at this point I should memorize everything, but I don't know why I haven't memorized what enemy type is weak against
You
what.
won't get away.
It really helped me a lot. I still like walk up to them and then check what's
Lemon
their
seed?
weakness.
Never heard of it.
I told ya I could fight.
Okay, come on. Use the
Take this.
The
I
AoE
have
is
something
pretty
for
good.
you.
Especially when you have 2 or 3 enemies grouped together and have the same weakness. I don't know why I always opt for the AoE
Step
option.
aside.
Even though I think the single attack might be good for bosses and all, but still. Oh, we'll go for the AoE, I don't know why, I just like it.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
The soundtrack goes really hard, it's cool.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Like if you're just casually chilling, you could just keep your phone on, keep the game on autoplay, and then you can just
Rules are
vibe
meant to
to
be
the music.
broken.
It honestly reminds me of a bit of Ark Knights with that futuristic feel and all.
You won't get away.
It's not exactly like it, but
But
it
try
reminds me a
hard
bit of
sometimes.
it.
Check out
You got
this
that
awesome move.
electro synth and all. It's pretty catchy.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
I love that you can
Humanity never
abuse the
conceals
art.
its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Let's make it quick.
I think what's nice here is
You
that
couldn't have done it without me.
your character change is defined by a certain path. So, like, if you have, let's say, Stell at first and then March at second, that's the order you have to go. So you have to plan according to that, which adds a whole level of. Okay, read it if you like. Pause the screen if you want to read it. It's too long.
Ooh, sparkly.
So as I was saying, yeah, like the game forces you to think a lot on this, unlike Genshin where if you see something you just switch over to that character immediately. It's different over there and it's different over here, so
Yes,
that's...
the platform.
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
Okay, I have a feeling that it's gonna be a boss fight. Because whenever March says something positive, it's got to turn out negative.
Wait, March!
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here.
Careful, everyone!
Alright, you know what this fight could have needed? That X speed. Because... Oh boy, this is gonna be a long fight. Like, I know it, when I was playing through it,
Move
I
carefully.
sat there for like 8 to 10 minutes or so just chipping down its health. It was insane. I have no idea
The
how I
truth of life
survived
and
though.
death, revealed in an instant. This
Like,
search
I actually have no
It's
idea
but a
how I
vision.
survived and I beat it. But it was amazing. That feeling of of beating it.
Let's go.
I feel like initially, what I feel the important elements in this game are physical, cryo, and the wind thing.
Time for a detailed
I
overview.
don't know, I just have a feeling. And nihility. Yeah, nihility, I always see it everywhere where I am right now. Alright, I
You
love
won't
that
get
blast. And then there's the follow-up. It's pretty cool actually. Yeah, you recovered from break. Yeah, you don't have a lot of leeway space when it recovers from break because that's basically a one turn thing, so you gotta do it all over again. Or you make your character
You
so
have the
strong
worst
that
luck
they
running
can
into me.
break the break as well as destroy the health bar. Which I don't know, I know someone's gonna do that later on.
You won't get away.
They're gonna be crazy people making crazy builds doing, I don't know, 50,000 damage, 100,000 damage, something. They're gonna make the insane
Rules are made to
metaforms
be
and all.
broken.
And then there'd be me, who would still keep making videos with my characters that I love, rather than focusing on meta.
Combat
I mean,
is
you're telling
serious
me
and
that
precise
Himiko
machinations.
doesn't work with March? Okay, I'm still gonna use her with it. That's just how I play. I just like to use whatever I love, whoever I love. Ouch.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I don't know. Her
Step
ultimate
aside.
reminds me
I
of
have
a
no-
movie or something where
My
there's
turn.
a satellite controlling everything. I have no idea what. I honestly do
Time for a
not
detailed
remember what movie or TV show it was, but there's something. That was pretty cool.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome
I
move.
honestly shouldn't have used that right there because it was at the like its health bar was at the chip, so yeah, it's like it goes into break state right now where it doesn't do anything. So you can easily go and then like hit it as hard as you can with whatever you have. Until it recovers from its break state, as I say.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. Although I don't have it built as much as the other characters, but still, I feel it's pretty good character. I mean, good single target DPS for 4-star. Okay, those are the gates of Babylon. That's Ningguang
You
or
have the worst
Gilgamesh
luck
or
running
whatever.
into me.
Alright. Yeah.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
That shield is necessary because she is my only character that can deal physical right now. And if her or Himiko like go down, it's good news. It's bad news for me.
Come one,
Not
come
good
all.
news, but I was saying it's good news. You know what also this reminds me of? Scaramouche. The Scaramouche boss fight in Sumeru. I feel like this could be it because
Try that again.
it's got those two hands that deal different types of damage. It's got that ultimate that deals with the background and all.
You can't run.
And then it has the down state as well, where you have to deal immense damage to it.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm just looking at it now, but it just reminds me of that boss fight in Genshin. It was an amazing boss fight.
Decisive strike! You won't get away!
Alright, nice. We've crushed everything. It's pretty good. This is a pretty long fight. Like, if you don't have your characters leveled,
Watch this.
it's gonna be tough.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I actually saw one video where someone was getting difficult at a future boss.
Let's make it quick.
And then the comments were like, that's what happens when you don't level up your characters. It was a funny video. I don't know, honestly, I feel like people who think they can clear this with level 1 and all, I'd love to see someone try, but I don't think it'll be possible. Yeah, I'm gonna get screwed real bad right
Perhaps
there.
you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
I have no idea how she got the upper hand there. But
Clemency, never
that
heard of
honestly
it.
saved me.
The truth
Like,
of
see,
life and death.
that
revealed in
abuse
this
of the
sanctuary
ultimate
is
is
but a
pretty
vision.
amazing. And that's why I think you have to you can't play on autoplay all the time because you won't be able to make these quick decisions.
Let's go.
Alright,
Combat
farewell
is a
hit.
series of...
He's going to get the last hit down.
Time.
Alright. And Scaramouche is down.
What happened? Who is that?
Mr. Yang, is she...
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Alright, that was an amazing cutscene. And looking back at it... Oh wait, there's more.
Is this the space station?
Hi. It's good that you've made it through in one piece. You can rest easy now that the threat from the Legion has been neutralized. Well, this invasion seems to be nothing more than a random provocation. As soon as the Doomsday Beast fell, the Legion retreated. I guess I'll leave you to rest up a bit for the time being. By the way, what's your beacon address? That way, if anything happens, I can contact you. Go see Himiko when you have the time. She said she had something to discuss with you.
Alright, so we got his phone number. Yeah, as I was saying, that cutscene had a few scenes from ahead of the game. Like, I recorded those parts, so I figured it out, like, and I did not realize the foretelling at that point. It was amazing. And we got our first constellation for our character. And it's called Eidolon, but I'll probably stick to Constellation because it's much easier for me. I mean, as a Genshin player, that's stuck in my vocabulary now. Alright, we got messages. We got something over here. Table and bench. Alright, whatever. Okay, this is more lore, so if you want to read, pause the screen. Feel free to pause it because I probably won't read it at all. And I think that's it. Alright, yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. It was a long video, I know, but next part, I promise to keep it short. And we'll continue off from here. Till then, have a great day. Stay safe.